And just like that, we're going from the cycleways of Mafra to the cycleways of Sale, looking for the swing bridge. This is a pretty impressive cycleway, hey? Concrete all the way. Yeah. Probably get down here and it'll go to mud. Here we go, we're going to asphalt. Nice easy, I don't know, 10-15 minute ride. We're out at the historical swing bridge. Apparently it still opens 2 weekends a month. We're on the boardwalk through Sale Common.
It's a wildlife refuge. Game refuge.
Yeah,
But how do they know it is? How does the game know it's a refuge?
Well, the signs everywhere. Ducks aren't stupid, are they?
Mustn't be.
Good boardwalk. And in no time we've ridden into the Port of Sale. Nice town, isn't it, Vic?
It is.
Got lots of parking down here for long vehicles, caravans.
Over there you can park.
And they've got overflow parking across the other side. Only thing they don't have is a free camp. Or a low cost camp.
The showground.
Yeah, they got the showground, but that was
I think it was
$25 unpowered. I like it where we are though.
Yeah, it's nice where we are.
It's only, I don't know, 15-minute drive in, was it?
Yeah.
Probably not even that long.
19 k's.
Very nice spot. The other must-see in Sale is Lake Guthrie.
Seagulls.
There's a walk around and then it goes into the botanical garden. Hey, what are seagulls doing here?
Yes.
They're dumb birds.
Yeah, it's well done. Hello. Hello. There it's really nice.
An albino lyrebird. We've left Mafra this morning and just started the climb up the Alpine Highway. We're down the bottom at a place called Bruthen at the minute, heading towards Omeo. Should be an adventure climbing up hills again. Livingston Park at Omeo. We were going to camp there, but there's a sign. The sign says you can sleep there between 6 PM and 9 AM, and any other time you're restricted to 2-hour parking. So obviously they don't want you to camp there all day. So we'll head up to the pub, see what that's like. So now we've set up in the yard next to the pub at Omeo. It's a free camp, but they just ask you to have a few drinks. Apparently, according to Wiki Camps, they do a good pizza, so we'll do something. Actually, it's 1:30, so close enough. We're just exploring the main street of Omeo. A lot of history here, historical buildings. Nice little main street. And yes, how lucky, it's got an op shop. Lady just came out and asked me if I wanted to use the man seat. It's around the back in the shade. Obviously I'm not the only one that hangs around outside op shops. So somewhere down here there's an old mine. As you can see, it's a little bit overgrown. I think it's down there in the corner. But you don't know where any of the shafts are, so I'm not going any further. Yeah, I think it's just down there. Can't even see any gold anywhere. Inside the old shack, an old coal box. It's got bricks on the floor. Got the beds. Would have been cold during the winter. Outhouse. Somehow overnight all the mountains have disappeared. Oh, right. It's after 9 o'clock in the morning. The fog is really too thick to hit the road, so we'll have to fill in time. We're at the Mount Kosciuszko lookout.
So that must be Mount Townsend.
Where's Mount Kosciuszko?
I think it's that.
There somewhere.
I think it's that one there. That. They're the brothers,
Mm.
and then there's Mount Townsend. So it must be that one. It must be that one straight out there with the sort of a little dip in the middle.
And luckily for us, the fog is cleared. You can make out the road on the way up down there. And this is actually a free camp as well. Quite a bit of room. It's off the highway. Bit of space. And this spot is called Victoria Falls. Not far up the road from Omeo. Moved on from there because we won't go there. What a friendly little campsite. Everybody's come over to help us set up and tell us all about the area. Sign over there says no tents. Plenty of tents. Some people that were on this site just left their firewood for us to use tonight. There's a walk down to the waterfall. We're going to do that soon. So half an hour's gentle bike ride, and where we camped is Victoria Falls. Certainly not the biggest we've ever seen, is it?
No. Not overly spectacular. Probably if it had been raining recently.
Yeah. Bit hard to get down any further though. There's no track. But there's good safety fence here. It's a lovely little ride along the edge of the stream. Now, apparently, this used to be a dam over there. You can see what used to be the dam wall, and it was one of the first, what do you call it?
Dams, electricity
Generation, hydro generation setups in Australia. It was set up to power the mine that we were at yesterday, Cassill's mine, but the water flow was too unreliable over winter, so it was abandoned, and then the wall for the dam washed away in one heavy flood. It's gone back to what it was. Very, very peaceful. Apparently good trout fishing. What a nice little camp spot. Had a great night's sleep last night. Had the fire going for a little while. Sat around that. Woke up freezing cold about 4 o'clock, but that's okay. Now, the only problem is we've got ourselves into a bit of a predicament. There's only one exit, and it's pointing that direction. and we're pointing that direction. There's not enough room for a U-turn, so looks like we'll be doing at least a 3-point turn to try and get out. Hopefully it all goes well. Got to dodge all these trees, low branches. Part of the fun. So coming up it's called the Great Alpine Way, isn't it? Towards Dinner Plains near Hotham. Got those poles over there. Keep left of poles. What do you think of the scenery of that? We pulled up for the night at Dinner Plains, which appears just to be a resort area, and we're down here in the car park. I think it said 7-day limit down here. I've just got toilets over there, water, dump point. Can't use this between June and September. That seems to be the only restrictions. We took a run through to Harrietville a while ago just to see what the rest of the drive was through the Alpine Way. It's going to be fun tomorrow. I think it took us 45 minutes without the van on to get through all the twists and turns. So I wanted to go for an adventurous drive, so it looks like we've got one ahead of us tomorrow.
Take the second exit, Horseshoe Circle.
So our next stop was Dinner Plains.
Quite a big.
Yeah. Big snow resort area. Guess it looks a lot different. And it's covered in snow. But off season they have a free camping area down the back. We've just left the van while we go and scout out our next spots. Here we found the children's playground.
Oh, it's close to the road.
So why is it called Dinner Plains?
Because on their way from Omeo, was it, to Harrietville, the coach used to stop here for lunch.
A coach pulled by bloody horses.
Poor horses, the poor things.
Wait till you see the type of country they've had to pull that coach through tomorrow. Incredible. So this is Mount Hotham in the summertime.
Must be a snowplow over there.
Yeah. Hard to imagine being full of ski, isn't it?
Yeah. It's hard to imagine skiing over the top of those trees.
Yeah. It's very popular during summer with cyclists.
Must be mad.
Well, there you go, on top of the world. The view from Mount Higginbottom. 1,814 metres. What do you think, blue hooded one?
Lots of hills. Look pretty in winter when it's covered in snow.
Yeah.
Be a hive of activity then, wouldn't it?
Be too cold.
Well, you have to have all the special snow stuff.
What is it now? 14 degrees.
I thought it was 13.
13, 14 degrees.
I don't think I've ever been up this high before. Have I?
In an aeroplane?
From Mount Hotham tunnel. I'm nearly at the top. Surprisingly, it's not that cold. Nothing's open, only open in ski season. I'm just above the tunnel now. Not going to go any further. Some poor sucker on a bike. Be alright coming down. Crap going up.
This morning we're heading off from Mount Hotham down to Harrietville. We drove the road yesterday and it's, to say the least, a bit scary. There's large sections where it's a straight drop off the side of the road and there's no guardrails or anything, only markers. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I've changed the settings on the red arc brake controller. Changed it. I usually drive on proportional. I've changed it to user control just so I can use the brakes on the caravan a bit more and hopefully not overheat, because it's like 30 kilometres downhill, winding road. So if this is the last video, goodbye. It's been fun. Bye. Just going through Mount Hotham. Hopefully we fit underneath the tunnel. Like that. We're doing it a bit easier this morning because last night we both had big showers and we did a load of washing and used up most of our water. So we've dropped a couple of 100 kilos off the caravan as well. Make it a bit lighter. Taste of what's to come. Slow, sharp turns, and oh look, there's a crash barrier.
Not many of them around. At least we're on the good side. Aim for the rocks. Side where those red poles are. It's a sheer cliff.
It's like a vertical drop. So being as gentle as I can on the K, hairpin bend, and all the haulage on the road is those little white pegs over there.
They aren't going to do much good.
There is an alternative to this road, and that's over Mount Buller. But at the minute, that road is blocked by a landslide. So this is our only choice if you want to continue the Highlands tour.
Which I didn't.
Well, Misery Guts over there didn't want to continue
35.
the tour.
I didn't want to risk it.
Yeehaw!
Hallelujah. We made it alive. What a horrible drive.
What a great car this Land Cruiser
I
is.
know. It is amazing. And the driver did well too.
Only one problem was I couldn't see out of my left-hand mirror all the time to make sure I was still on the road. Whoa! That's 1.6 kilometres down.
What? 1.6?
Well, we've gone from 1,800 and something
Oh, I
metres
see.
in altitude to 200 and something metres.
Right.
Oh, man, oh man. I'm having a coffee. What about you?
Yeah. Yeah, from that nice bakery.
There's a nice
we went
bakery down
yesterday.
here. Does coffee. It makes the quickest coffee I've ever seen.
And it's beautiful coffee. You can actually taste it.
Oh, first stop after coming down off the range from Mount Hotham. Dinner Plains, Mount Hotham is Harrietville.
Beautiful little town.
Nice little town.
Has the best bakery, cafe.
Yeah, we just celebrated getting over the mountain safely by going back to the bakery we went to yesterday, which is down there. Quickest takeaway coffee we've
Yeah.
ever had being made,
And you can actually taste the coffee. It's
Nice
not hot
coffee.
milk.
and lovely people up for a chat.
Yeah, delightful people.
Yeah, nice little town. There's a nice park further down.
2 pubs. They
Yeah,
were
2 pubs.
overflowing yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday they both had live music on, I think, and it was full of bikies, push bikers and bikies. So this is where apparently everybody comes and gets on their bikes to ride up the mountain for some unknown reason. Maybe I'm just too old, jealous. Anyway, we're moving on. So this is the park, Harrietville. And I think it counted about 5 cafes as well as 2 hotels. Lovely clean little country town.
The blueberries.
So just down here, a little place called Smoko, there was a free camp that we were going to stay at,
Oh, here's the
but
blockage.
we went and had a look yesterday and it was a bit run down and unkept, so we're not going to stay there. But we're on our way to Waruli, and apparently there's a tree down on the road and the road's blocked. So,
Better here than on that Alpine Way.
yeah.
Whew. So they must be letting one lane at a time.
I don't know, yeah. Directions on the wrong side of the road. So this is why we got a traffic hold up.
meters.
Oh, yeah.
Turn left,
Orally.
Church Street.
As we said, there's 50 ways to pronounce it. I'll have to see what the locals say. There's a cafe.
Huh?
There's a pub somewhere. But apparently the pub's only open.
Wednesday to Sunday.
There you go. Is this it? That was it back there.
Turn left, Church Street. Then turn left.
Ah. Recreation reserve. Is that where we're going?